Hello folks and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2, and when last we left off, we dealt with collectors, bumped into a new friend, had a little bit of a boss battle, beat the collector ship off of the planet Horizon, got our first little emission from Jacob, and Miranda now wants to have a word with us.
Wants to see you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly, for reminding me of something I already know. Let's just have a quick look to see what people got to say down the Joker's end of the ship first.
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
I don't know.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Caden. Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
He moved on. I can't blame him.
He was frontline with you against a Reaper, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? Did someone switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I think we've actually exhausted all of Joker's conversations now, because normally when he starts saying that, that's pretty much it. Unless, of course, we get new team members, then he might have something to say about those. Anyway, we need to go and speak to Miranda down in the crew's quarters. Ain't been down there in a little while, actually. So we'll have a look over it first.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Oh dear. Did his family make it out safe in one piece? Who knows? Do we care? Eh.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, thanks, Kazumi.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
Meh.
Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure you will. Oh, that Edie. She's a character. Right, anyway. We need to go and see Miranda. Now, after our little chat with Kazumi there.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get that done for you, Miranda. Miranda.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Yeah, well, see? Good grub makes the man and woman.
Shepard, need me for
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
How long is it
Talk
going
to
to
you
take
later,
you to
Garrus.
fricking
I'll
calibrate
be here
that
if you
gun?
need me.
Jesus, Garrus. You're going to have that so accurate, when you fire a shot, it'll fire into negative space or something. Jeez. Right, anyway. Do I need to go anywhere else? Oh, I just managed to get in there before the doors closed on me. Damn ship's trying to kill me. Edie, do we have to have a chat? I'm going to pop down to engineering quickly, because I want to have a quick word with Jack, and then we're going to get on with some missions, I think. Let's see what old Grizzle Guts has got to say.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon.
Jesus.
Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
Nah.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
Yeah, I'm going. But clearly I have more important things to do. I'll have a word with Jackie. Go in a
I
minute.
hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it could taste like mighty fine ass.
Oh, the best engineers in the galaxy, I swear to God. Right, Jack, you got anything to talk about?
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Nah.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Oh my God.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Oh my God, she's nuts.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
We'll be back later, I'm sure. For a little more heart-to-heart with Jack. Oh, I want to go this way. This way. No. Okay, I think I've spoken to everybody I really want to speak to. I'm just going to go back to the captain's cabin, because I want to make sure my fishies are fed. So let's do that, and then we'll hit up some missions. I gotta feed my little fishy. I didn't even realise I had a toilet. Damn! My own personal loo. Awesome. Right, let's go. Have you got anything to say?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
It was good to see him.
That's good to hear. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, right. Moving on. Okay. Excellent, there's a mass relay there. I'll sort planet exploration out later on. So there is a fair few things we can actually do. We can now go and recruit Tali, way out over in the far rim. We can help Jacob, or we can head to Ilium. And as you can see, there is a fair few missions in Ilium. Let's... So normally I would do Tali first, but now that we've got the Locust SMG, I don't really need to worry about that. Could go and help Jacob get that mission out of the way. Yeah, let's go and do that one first, I think. Then I'll probably get Tali done, and then I can hit Ilium and get a whole bunch of missions done, all in one sitting. Anomaly detected. Start the scanner.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Yes, I'll get to the signal in a moment. I'm liking the fact that I've got a nice rich planet here that I can plunder for some minerals quickly. May as well get what I can while I'm here.
Probe away.
Listen to that funky recording.
Impact and unscheduled supplemental deceleration recorded. General distress. Probe away. Launching probe. Impact and unscheduled supplemental deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610. Scans have found something.
Alright, let us land then. Let's go. Got a fair few minerals for that. I could always come back later and finish it off. Right, well, naturally on loyalty missions you have to take the one that you want to make loyal. What am I facing? Mechs and dudes. Mechs and dudes. Let's take Miranda. Yeah, it's been a while since we've taken her out for a spin. Why not? Okay. I could max out her overload. Or I could get warp up to level 3. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, Jacob. We haven't really done much with you, have we? 2. That'll leave me 4. And then that'll leave 1. That'll do. That'll do. Jacob was using the Eviscerator shotgun and the Locust pistol for Miranda. Now I'm using the arc projector and everything else I haven't changed. Oh, that's pretty.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Well, shuttle's just gone and taken off. That's real nice of it.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Good grief, that place is...
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Looks pretty beat up, though. Right, got ourselves some salvage parts.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Oh, something dark's going on here then. So there's the activated beacon. We'll talk to him in a minute. We've got a couple of logs and things we can find in here. I'm just going to do a quick save. Jeez, man.
Can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
So, it certainly sounds like things didn't exactly go smoothly after the crash. We'll be getting a little bit more information on the situation in just a tickety-boo. Yeah. If I went the other way, I would have had it sooner, but that's fine. So something strange started happening to the crew.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out, so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
So the crew started to forget things. I think if we have a word with the activated beacon, we might get some more information as to what's been going on.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Jesus.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent, at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
I got a sneaky suspicion, Jacob, your dad's up to no good, but we'll find out what's going on. And we're going to want that activated. That one. Can't remember what my quick save key was. Can you believe that? Okay.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They see you, Shepard.
I think they're a little upset.
Easy enough.
Have a nice trip! Targeting! On guard!
Kindly get back behind the other Shepard, thank you very much. Jacob! Ah, this wall. Not letting me use my freaking powers.
This will put them down.
That's going to be him sorted shortly. I've got to get out from behind there. Right, there we go. That could have gone a bit better.
We're compromised.
Ass.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay, and we shall. Now, that fight could have gone a heck of a lot better, I don't mind admitting. For some reason, I was struggling to look around corners behind that cover that I was on, but it's fine.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get them for you, Jacob.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Indeed.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Boy. What has been going on here?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Oh, boy.
Authorized for lethal force.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, look. Max. And I'm struggling to look corners again.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Jacob, I really do think you're being a little too hopeful. Right, hopefully I can get some bleeding ammo, because I am starting to run out, and that's starting to become a little bit of a worry. Not too much of a worry, because being an engineer, I have options.
You could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Yeah, your father's loopy.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
And we will, Jacob. We will. Ah, yes. We gotta bypass this and set it to blow up. Isn't that exciting? Oh, yeah, gotta get away. Ah! That could have...
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Daddy went insane.
Threat neutralization initiated.
Okay.
Enemy front!
Right, enemies in front indeed.
You bet! That one hit!
That one. That armor to be attached still.
Affirmative.
I think we've got more incoming.
Understood.
I'm going to have to switch out my weapon, it seems.
You bet.
And I also need to activate the arm-piercing ammo. Oh, he's dead.
Excuse me. Attacking light mech.
Oh.
Mech activity. Nice. Damage.
I wish I could shoot worth a hand. Better hide.
Here we go. Attacking light mech.
Right.
I've got more incoming? Easily.
Excuse me.
I got the light mech.
Excuse me. Collision proximity warnings.
I'm on it.
Backup system.
All mine.
System damage. Down power.
Firing now.
On it.
I'm on it.
Backup systems engaged. Requesting assist. Backup systems engaged. Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me.
Perfect.
All mine.
They keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you go.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Unfortunately, Jacob, your father is a bit of a nut job. Regardless of whether or not he was stuck here. Ooh. Heavy pistol damage increase. I think that's the second one I found so far, actually. Right, let's move on.
Watch out! Attacking light mech.
Going now.
Careful.
moving to target.
I'm on it.
Got it. Come on over. Right.
Okay.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Let's try that again.
Couple ahead. Hostile combat drone. Affirmative.
Got a line.
Felt that one.
All mine.
Shields down.
Okay.
Systems failing.
I need to keep that one busy.
Easy enough. Engaging target. They've seen us.
Right there.
I got you. You bet. Taking them.
About to get hot.
That's what you get for
Enough
being
with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Yep, and we shall. Had to fill that guy's face full of freaking bullets first, but yeah, it's done. Whew, right, well, that fight was a little more intense than I remember, but hey-ho. It's just the way it goes. PDA excess, ooh, more money for my coffers. Can't wait to get to William. I've got some money to spend. There you are, you sick.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol,
They couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
You, sir, are a sick man.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Well, well, well. Level 15 earned. 2 new points for me. Survivors from Aya are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Jacob's power unlocked. He can use barrier, soak up some more damage. Shame we won't be using him anymore. Unlock new outfit for Jacob. Pistol damage. Credits. I feel like I must have missed 1500 somewhere. Oh well, never mind. Because normally end credits is rounded. So, is what it is.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Oh, well, we dealt with Jacob's family issues. We've got some research unlocked. Can I kindly get out of my briefing room? Thank you very much. Weapon upgrades, pistol damage. Oh, it's the first one we've got. Okay. Can't get the next one yet. Nuts. Oh, I can actually retrain my powers. And a small part of me is tempted to do that. Let's have a look
Shepard,
at you.
how can I help?
You got a minute to talk.
Later, updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules in molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
My God.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Right, well, Jacob's all happy and jolly and what have you.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Oh boy. Do you have any unread messages? No unread messages. I do want to quickly check team status. We can cycle his appearance, and I want to cycle Jack's appearance. There we go. Get some clothes on her.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Don't worry, Kelly. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Right, well, Jack wants to have a word with us, but we will do that in the next episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, hit that bell for those notifications, and I'll see you on the next installment of Mass Effect 2, where we'll have a word with Jack, and we'll probably end up going to recruit Tarling. Thanks for watching, bye bye.